On a night in 1974, sound engineer Stan Bear Owsley stood alone inside an empty theatre, the former Winterland Ballroom in San Francisco. The venue was a converted ice rink that had hosted some of the biggest names of the 70s. Pink Floyd, Queen, the Stones, you name it. Though on this particular night it was the Grateful Dead's turn, and they brought some heavy artillery with them. G'day, Bill from Happy Mag here, and today we're taking a look at the Grateful Dead's iconic Wall of Sound. As Owsley was perched on stage, mixing and testing the sound, he was absolutely dwarfed by the 3-story behemoth in front of him. It was a solid wall of over 600 speakers, a feat of engineering only he could dream up, let alone accomplish. The mad genius knew that sometimes you have to push the envelope, and sometimes you do it just because you can. But was this ludicrous wall built just for the sake of it? Definitely not. The Wall of Sound was state-of-the-art and changed the way technicians thought about live engineering. It was free of all distortion, served as its own monitoring system, and solved many, if not all, of the technical problems that sound engineers faced at the time. Did it need to be quite that big? Well, probably not, but damn did it look impressive. Formed in the San Francisco Bay Area during the heady days of the mid-60s, the Grateful Dead were hippie royalty. Stan Owsley was a good friend of theirs. He was a sound guy, acid chemist, and ex-professional ballet dancer. A triple threat, you might call him. Owsley was the first private entity to manufacture commercial quantities of LSD at a time when it was all still legal. He even supplied LSD to the Beatles during the filming of their Magical Mystery Tour. After a hallucinatory incident where Owsley saw the Grateful Dead sound, he became obsessed with oral perfection and started on an endless path to achieve it. In 1969, a meeting took place between Bob Weir, Phil Lesh, Jerry Garcia, and a small group of collaborators. The group brainstormed ideas for musical exploration and solutions for their technical problems over a few spicy cigarettes. It was here that Owsley proposed putting PA behind the band. A casual stone suggestion that would change the way audio engineers thought about concert sound. It took 4 semi-trailers to haul 75 tons of amps, speakers, subwoofers and tweeters. It goes without saying, the Wall of Sound was a logistical nightmare. Deadheads and engineers who were lucky enough to hear the wall in all its glory claim that in terms of clarity of sound, it still hasn't been beaten. There have been more powerful speaker systems built, sure, but at a time where there was nothing else like it in the world, the Wall of Sound remains unparalleled.